Hello everyone, we have some exciting news about Sengoku Dynasty. They have released a release date trailer showcasing the actual early access release date for this game. Super excited for it. It is coming out August 10th, 2023. So literally just less than a month away at this point, and I am so excited. So in this trailer, here it is, obviously coming to early access, 10th of August, woot woot, love that. Now, in this trailer, they actually show a little bit more footage about certain things that are in the game. Now, I don't know if this is going to be actually available during early access, or if this is like more, stuff for the when it's finally released. I'm hoping it's like this is what what you can expect in early access, because there's some very exciting things here, and we're just going to break down this trailer a little bit just to shout out some of these interesting little features that we're seeing. The first that really caught my eye was single player and co-op. Now, again, I'm not sure if that's like available right during early access. I hope so. But that's really exciting because, obviously we're waiting for co-op for Medieval Dynasty. That's been a long time coming. But this is potentially right from the start. So you can potentially play this game with your buddies right from the start. Super exciting. And if you can't, well, hey, single player, right? At the very either way, I'm excited playing this game. And next is there's a brief little clip of fighting, and we see that the our player is wielding a sword. The other, I'm assuming like bandit or warrior or whatever, is wielding a spear. Now, this is really exciting because one of like the biggest things in Medieval Dynasty is that people wanted, swords and shields and whatnot, which makes sense. It's appropriate for the time. So the fact that it looks like we're going to have a sword at the very least right from the start of the game, exciting. Love that. Can't wait to play around with that, especially because I think being like a warrior is kind of like one of the main paths you can choose to follow in the game. So it just makes sense that that's available, and I'm excited to see kind of like how they further expand on that, and if the fighting system is just your simple click click, or if there's like blocking or combos or anything like that they're pulling in, we'll have to see. But just exciting to see a sword at the very least in the game. Now there's a little really brief shot of what looks like a collection of shrines, which is really cool because that's very much a nod to Japanese culture, shrines, ancestor worship, all that kind of stuff. And I'm loving that. Loving just how it looks like they're trying to be as there it is right there. That's the shot of the shrine. It's really brief, but it's like right there. But basically how they're trying to be, they're trying to honor the Japanese culture as authentically as possible, which I love as a history buff and all that. So we love that. Now, I am curious about the shrines. Like, are they just for aesthetics, or are they going to have like some sort of mechanic involved with them? For example, like if they're bringing in kind of like a villager happiness thing like they have in Medieval Dynasty, is having a shrine or a certain number of shrines going to impact that in some ways that can make them more productive or just happy or whatever. So I'm wondering if that's just aesthetics thing or a mechanic thing. Obviously we'll learn more as we get our hands on the game. There's also this shot, it's kind of like there's two things really about this one shot that I noticed as well. It's like a building that's off the edge of a river, and next to this building is a boat, and I'm wondering, are we going to be able to use those boats to kind of navigate the map, or is it just an aesthetic sort of thing? There's the boat right there. Again, these are like quick little shots, but that's the question. Like, is it a mechanic thing? Like, are we able to actually steer these boats? Is it just for NPCs to go out and go fishing, or is it just for aesthetics? Either way, like, I'm good with it because that just adds a little bit more flavor to the game. I'll take an aesthetic boat at the very least, right? And also in that shot, we see this building that's like right on the edge of a river, and I'm excited about that because they did mention like in the right there, there's the building, in the bell tower video, that you're able to build like anywhere, right? And I'm wondering if they've kind of like removed some restrictions so that you can build right on the edge of the river, because I know in Medieval Dynasty you're a little bit limited. Like, you can't build too close to the river, for example. It doesn't let you. But in this game, if that's the case, if you can kind of like build perhaps where you might not necessarily be able to build in any other kind of game, that just kind of opens the door to, in my opinion anyway, like more attractive villages because again, building right off the river, that's beautiful. So I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait just to see like the full, robustness of this building system and where the limitations are basically. So let me know what you think about this video. If there's what if you've noticed anything that I haven't noticed, because I'm kind of like tunnel vision right now. So shout out some stuff that you're seeing that you're excited about. Just let me know what you're excited about in general. I can't wait for this game. 10th of August, early access. Keep your eye out.